All right, ladies, it is Monday, March 13th, no, 12th, I believe, and it is 12:20 in the afternoon, and I'm just sitting here because I'm bored to death. Anyway, I cut my nails down because I had to do some typing and stuff, but I will be putting them back on again. So, this is a video on how to do the crystal spiral nail with the straw. And here's the straw that you can use any straw. Here in Vegas, we don't have clear straw, so I had to buy a whole pack. I'll show you of the straws in a box that are different colors. As you can see, they're all different colors. So I chose the yellow one because it's the lightest. But anyway, this is going to be a video on how to make the crystal nail, the straw nail that looped around on my finger. So I just want to show you that. And I did make a new glitter just for this. And this is what it looks like. See if I can show it to you real quick. It's very pretty. I don't know if you can see it. I don't know how the lighting is. Okay. So anyway, that's that. And we'll put that back in there. Okay. So what you're going to need for this is, obviously, you're going to need a straw. Any straw, any size you want, because you're going to put the straw on a nail. Okay. You're going to attach it like that. You're going to put it on like that, and you're going to glue it on your nail. Temporary, okay? So what you need is, you need a bowl. Of course, your fingernails on your hands, or fake nails, whatever you're using. An X-Acto knife, and another tool, knife just in case. And of course, the straw is the main part. And you're going to need your dipping system. I use the Pro Dip nail system, the Pro Dip base and the activator. I won't be using any primer or anything like that. And you need a dipping powder or acrylic powder for this, okay? So let's get started on making this, all right? So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to take your nail and you're going to use a buffer, okay? You want a nail file and a buffer too. One of these and one of these, okay? So what you're going to do is you get some glue, and you're going to take your real nail or your fake nail, and you're going to cut the straw first, okay? And you're going to cut it as long as you want. So what you do is you fit it on your nail like this. And see how it goes flat from, it's round, it goes flat. It goes flat on your nail like that, okay? So you're going to measure it out. And I'm just going to do it like this. And you cut it as long as you want or as short as you want. And save the extra, that way you can use it again. And actually you can reuse this piece again if you want, okay? So we're going to glue this on, okay? And you just take a little bit of glue, if you can get it to come out, okay? And I put mine on both sides, so, because it's going to stay attached to this nail. And then I got an activator spray, which I'm going to activate this glue. And I'm going to slide this on here like this, and I'm going to hold it there until it dries, okay? Just like that. And make sure it's straight on your nail, even with your nail. And you can put it down as far down as you want, because this nail is, when I made this, I took this plastic thing with the spiral off the nail, and I had a flat piece right here. It came off with it because I put extra acrylic on it, and then I attached it to my real nail, okay? And I'll show you how to do that too. All right, so let's put this away real quick here, and let's get started. All right, so first thing you want to do is just leave it like that, okay? Let's get all this stuff out of here because you're going to need this. And you're going to need some kind of spoon to pour the powder on it, or you can actually dip it if you want. I'll probably be dipping mine. So what you want to do is take and open your bottles, open everything up, put them where they won't spill, okay? And like I said, this is the Pro Dip nail dipping system by Super Nails. And what you want to do is you're going to take this and you're going to actually put just a little line right here, okay? That's to make the flat part right here, because when you take this off, it'll have a flat part that you can just attach to your own nail, okay? So what you're going to do is you're going to do that, and then you're going to take your acrylic and you're going to put it on there and tap it, okay? So I don't know if you can see this or not. There's acrylic right there. It's holding this straw to that, okay? So we're going to leave that like that. Okay, we're not going to activate that yet. Let me give you a close-up there if you can see it. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to take your brush, the Pro Dip top coat, and you're going to start right here where you put that on, and you're going to drag it around like a spiral. You're just going to drag it like that very carefully. Not too slow because this stuff dries. And you're going to keep going around like a spiral, like this. And you can make it as close together as you want or as far away as you want, depending on how you want to do your nails, okay? And you're just going to keep putting the glue on and going around and around and around like a spiral until you get to where you want to go or the desired length you want to do. I'm going to go all the way to the end here. Okay, so as you can see, I wrapped it around like this, like a spiral. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 lines. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this powder and I'm going to just shake it all over it. And I'm going to turn it around and keep shaking it all around it. Okay, until it soaks up the acrylic. It's a very simple thing to do. It's not as hard as I said it was. It's a little bit hard because it's not actual acrylic on the nail. But anyway, as you can see that, I don't know if you can see this or not. These lines are going around like this, around. So I don't know how well you can see that right there. Okay. Hopefully you can see. Let me turn the light on. See if that'll help. There you go. So you can see the lines are going around that, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to do that one more time. And we're attaching it to that flat piece right there. And we're actually going to go over that flat piece. And we're just going to turn this around and keep turning it to make that spiral, like a unicorn spiral. Okay? Keep turning it. Hope I'm in frame here. I can't see the camera. Okay? I'm going to keep going until you're done. Make sure you get it all. Okay. Go to the very end here. Okay. And then you take this powder again and you're going to go all over the whole nail. Until it soaks it all up. And you can even dip it in there if you want to. However you prefer to do it, you can dip it in it and hold it in there, okay? That should be good, okay? Now, you're going to tap it, okay? And you're going to take, the reason I have an X-Acto knife is because you're going to make these, they look like they're straight already. So basically they are. But you're going to go around and you're going to kind of tap just to make sure that they're straight around the corners here. Just to make sure they're even, okay? That's all you're doing. Okay, and mine looks fine, okay? So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take this stuff right here that I made and I'm going to put it on where I want it on to decorate it, okay? So I'm going to take my glue. Sorry. Take my glue and put this where I want to put it, okay? So I'm going to put it on the very end right here. This, I'm not doing the whole thing. I'm just going to show you how to attach this stuff. And you just take it and you sprinkle it on like that. Okay? Just sprinkle it. And you tap it. And then I usually take my finger and I'm going to go again until it's completely really good on there, okay? And you can actually take this and take your bowl and you can smush it in there so it attaches. Okay, now that's where the X-Acto knife comes in again. You can take this and push on the sides here just to make sure it's attached. Okay, and I don't know if you can see that or not. It is on there. Okay, I'm going to do it one more time. Because by doing this one more time, you're actually gluing that on there, the part that you just put on there. Okay. And I'm going to stick that in there again. And like I said, I made this glitter, so it's really pretty. I haven't named it yet. It's very, very pretty. Okay, so I got 2 layers of that on there. Take the X-Acto knife, and we're just getting it off the sides right there, like that, so I'm pressing it down. Okay, like that. So it's even, because you're going to file this actually. You're going to file this part right here. Okay. Okay, so now we're going to put this down for a minute, like this. We're going to put this back in here. Okay, and we're going to close this lid up on this so that I don't spill it, because I always spill stuff. Always spill stuff. So, okay, so now you got your nail here, okay? And as you can see, it's going around like a spiral, okay? So what you're going to do is you're going to take the activator now. You're going to take the Pro Dip activator, and you're going to activate this nail. And you're just going to go like that. And put it all the way around it like a spiral, like you did the spiral, okay? And you can make this spiral as thick or as thin as you want. I suggest making it a little bit thick and then filing it down, so that way it won't break. Okay, so now we're going to activate all this glitter that I put on here. I don't even know if I'm getting this in frame here. I'm trying. You're just going to activate all this. And don't worry, it'll come off the straw. Okay, so we're going to wait for a few minutes while that activates. And you can't even probably see this because I'm not in frame. But anyway, so see, you can see where I went around the straw like a spiral here. I'll give you a close-up of that. Okay, so now we're going to test it and see if it's dry, which I doubt it is right now, a little bit. So we're going to do what you need this X-Acto knife for exactly is to take it off the straw, to take the straw off, okay? What you're going to do is just go very slightly, I don't know if you can see this, underneath the acrylic right there that you put on, and you're going to very carefully lift it up off the straw, okay? And if it comes off the nail, that's okay, because you want to attach it to your real nail, or you can do this on your real nail. Okay, so what you're doing is just lifting it. See, you're lifting the straw up off of it. See the things underneath there? Okay. And you can do that all the way around just to lift it. Like you would do a dual form. You're just going to try to pop it off is what you're doing. Okay. And do that all the way around. Very carefully. Don't cut yourself. Don't stab yourself, okay? You're just popping this off. That's all you're doing. And if it breaks, don't worry about it, because you can always reattach the part that broke, glue it back on, and then go over it with some acrylic to reattach it. Let's see if this will pop off yet. Almost. Okay, so we're going to pop that there. Pop that there. Okay, so we're up. There it is. See how that just popped off right there? See? Okay, now we're going to take the straw out. Okay. So there's the straw right there. It's coming off. So you want to do is just slightly turn it like that, so it doesn't break the part that you just made, and you're just going to slide this off. See how that slid off there? Just like that. It's just going to slide right off. Okay, there you go. And there is your form. Okay, and it is attached. And you could, this is really soft right now, so you can actually move it the way you want it. If you want to press it down on your nail or whatever you want to do. But there he is. That's how you make that, okay? So I'm going to put some more glue on this and make it hard because I need to file it. You don't have to file this if you don't want to, but you can, okay? Let me turn the light off so it looks like with the light off. Okay. And there it is. And it is attached to your nail, okay? Or you can just make it on the straw and have this part right here attached to your nail, okay? But anyway, and like I said, you can move this. It's really, really soft. So what you're going to do is you're going to make it to where you want it. However you want it, thin like this. You can roll it thin. And you want to do this before you actually make it really hard, okay? So I'm going to make mine thin like that, okay? And here's the end of it right here. And you could put it closer or move it longer, however you want. You can actually work with this pretty good. So now I'm going to make this hard, okay? And I'm going to, by doing that, I'm going to put glue on it. The glue, the Pro Dip glue. And I just go around and I go inside of it right here. Okay, and just keep going around it like I showed you the first time. Okay. So see, and you can go down inside of it if you want, and go underneath inside of it. You just want to get the glue all over it, the resin all over it, because you're going to make this hard, so it's like hard acrylic, okay? So now you're going to be careful, don't stick it to your fingers. So that's what it looked like after you put the glue on, okay? Oh, God, I can't tell if I'm in this frame or not. Okay, there we go, right there. Take the activator and put the activator all over it. Just activate the hell out of it, okay? Activate this whole thing. However you can activate it. I'm getting it all over. I'll go down in the middle of it. And I don't know if you can see that or not. It's where the straw was. You can see the pretty glitter on it. Okay. So now I'm going to let this sit for a second while it gets hard. And see, it's hardening up a little bit. So I'm going to let this sit for a minute. Maybe I'll put some more glue on it. Let's see. Right here. Let's put some more glue on it just to make it more harder. More activator. Now you don't have to do this. I'm just doing this for the video. Just so it'll be extra hard. Okay, we're going to set that down. We're going to close this up so I don't spill it. Make sure you close all your stuff up when you're done so you don't spill everything. Okay. Put all this stuff away. Sorry. And I hope I'm getting this in the video here. Don't know if I am or not. Put that down for a minute. Just give me a second here so I can put all this crap away. Here. Okay. And try not to get the glue and the resin and stuff all over your fingers because it is a bitch trying to get it off, okay? So, let's take this, turn that over. So now we got the nail here, okay? Let's see what it looks like with the light off. So there's your nail. And that's basically how you make this. And see, it's almost hard, so you might want to let it set for more, but you can actually take this piece off right here. You see that flat piece right there? Let me turn a light on here. Okay, see, I made a flat piece, like a square piece. There's a square flat piece that'll pop right off this nail with this, and it is attached to this. Maybe I can take it off there. Let's see, to show you. Nope, I can't get it off. It's glued on. Anyway, but you can take that flat piece and you can glue it to your fingernail. And I'm going to try to get this off because I want to show you guys this, okay? I really want to show you guys this part. How I attached it to my fingernail. Okay, all right, there you go. It's off. See, so there's your nail. I'll throw that away. And here's the Spyro, okay? And this is the bottom. So what you do is you take it to your long nail and you can glue it on like that, okay? You glue it on the very edge of it right here, like that, and then you'll have your tip, okay? So what you want to do next is you want to take this hard nail after it's hardened everything, and you can file it a little bit like you want it, or you don't have to file it at all. You can leave it crystal clear like that, okay? But just make sure it looks better, okay? So what I do is I just file the edges up around it, where the Spyro goes, just around it to make it even. I don't know if you can see this or not. I'm trying here. And I'm turning it as I'm going, and I'm just evening up this. It's a lot more work than doing it with regular acrylic, but if you're allergic to acrylic, you got to kind of compromise and do it the way you can do it, okay? So I'm evening that up, and I'll do that on both sides. You're evening up this straight line here, okay? Is what you're doing. And you can make it look all crazy if you want. That's what makes it unique. I'm going to file this part. And see how I'm making that straight there? Right there. I hope you guys can see this. And I'm turning it as I'm filing it to make it all even. Okay? And you see it's not breaking because it's rock hard. It's rock solid with the acrylic on it. Okay. And you're just going to keep going until you get back to the bottom. And you see this piece right here? That's the piece that you attach to your fingernail. That's the flat piece I told you I made right there. So when you turn it over, you can attach that piece to your fingernail and then glue it, and then you can file it down so it blends in with your nail, and then put acrylic over your whole nail to the end of this where it looks like it was built on top of it, okay? And this you can just leave like that, or you can file all this down, and then you just kind of want to buff it a little bit just on the end here, because you're going to be blending that into your nail tip, okay? Like that, okay? But anyway, so that's how you make that nail. So I just wanted to share that with you, and I hope that explains everything. And if you still don't get it, just message me or call me, and call me, but on YouTube, and let me know. You just take this and you glue it to the end of your nail like that, okay? And then you buff this end right here and blend it in, and then you put acrylic over it to attach it, okay? But make sure you glue it first. So that's how you make the Spyro nail, right? Well, I hope you all like this video, and everybody have a